This is the cheapest Amazon bike, and it is amazing. No, this is not a sponsorship. I genuinely think this is one of the best bikes you can get from Amazon for the price. And let me tell you guys why. I bought the bike that I have now in the summer of 2023. And if I had the same knowledge back then as I have now about e-bikes, I would have never bought this bike. But they updated. They recently increased the power, put more quality parts, and the price is still sitting at $430 for this amazing bike. Let's go over the specs of this bike of how I bought it before, and then compare them to the specs that it has sitting currently on Amazon. This is a 350 watt motor, 36 volt, 9 amp hour battery, and it comes with one rear brake. Front forks are completely rigid, and the rear motor is a hub drive. The way that the bike is sitting now, a mid-drive 650 watt motor that can push 17 to 18 miles an hour compared to this bike that can push 14 to 15. Has a rear and a front brake with more comfortable grips that don't have these little things poking out of them. They added suspension to the front forks. That may not sound like a lot, but for $430, it is an amazing deal. First, I'm going to talk about why I think this bike is so great, and then I'm going to test it with some jumps, off-roading, hill climbing, and more. Link in description if you want to buy it. Let's see how it rides. There's three main reasons why I think this is the best bike on Amazon. All right, reason number one is the price. $430 compared to a Razor MX 650 for the same power, maybe even more range, because I know they have lead acid batteries. I don't know how many amp hours they are. I'm guessing they're about the same. Basically for the same exact powertrain at almost half the price, which is amazing. Which leads me into my second reason, upgradability. Upgradability on this bike is great. Even on this old model, you can screw that axle out. You can definitely put something new in there, fork-wise. There's holes in here to mount a motor. You can buy a mount, or you can figure out how to put some kind of mount in there. You can mount any motor you'd like. Maybe not any motor, but a lot of motors. It's also a really good size. It's a little small, but I don't feel cramped on this compared to some other bikes. Like Razoron's MX 350, it's a lot smaller than this. Also, another thing about this compared to the Razors, I'm pretty sure they use almost the same exact frame. If you have ever seen a Razor frame, you know they're kind of like this like curved shape, which is kind of the same thing that they have going on here. And with stock power, especially on that new bike, it's really fun. I feel like it could handle a little bit of off-roading too, because with that mid-drive motor, you have a lot more torque, and you have that front suspension, which is really going to help on off-roading. Now the rear suspension, it's not good like at all. It is bouncy, but it's something. At least there's something there which you can replace. For like $40, you can get a nice D&M shock. One thing that I definitely would replace on this thing though is the seat. First of all, it's really small, and then the edges of it are like wood, so it's really uncomfortable to sit on for long periods of time. So that is something I would consider upgrading if I would get this bike for upgrading it. But if you're a smaller kid, the seat's going to be fine. Even if you're planning on keeping this thing stock, it is a great option, especially for a little kid that just wants something fun to ride around the neighborhood with. I'd say I'm going like maybe 18 right now. A simple far driver kit with a motor and battery wouldn't cost too much. That's about $600 to $800 for a full powertrain. The range stock isn't the greatest. I also treated this bike like absolute crap because I didn't know anything about e-bikes when I got it. So I was just riding it down all the way to zero, then charging it up, leaving it on the charger for like 12 hours after it's charged. It's just really fun, honestly, for what you're getting with this price. The upgradability and stuff, I mean, I don't see anything out there that's better. Here's a few things that I would upgrade on this bike if I got it. Obviously, as you previously heard me say, the seat. I'd probably get higher and wider bars because these feel a little short. Power's alright, but I think I'd still upgrade. Probably if you're going to be riding this on dirt, then the foot pegs. If you're riding it on a street too, because these things are tiny. They're like half an inch wide. Let's see if this thing can hill climb. This is a pretty steep hill, by the way. I don't know if it's going to get up. I'm sure with the mid-drive motor would be no problem. It would be getting up easy at like 10 miles an hour, but with this thing, it's a little tougher. Let me show you guys. This thing can actually wheelie. I'm sure it'd be a lot easier with the mid-drive motor. Ooh. When it's at like above 75%, I can actually keep it up at like some speeds. Do have to have my feet down, but again, it's kind of like an MX 650, but half the price. Let me know what you guys think I should do this bike. I'm thinking of upgrading it, honestly. It's a great platform to upgrade on. And I'd probably do the suspension, probably paint the plastics, maybe even spray paint the frame. Just some simple power upgrades, probably like a 2000 watt kit, that green far driver, or an Electro and Co kit, which if you guys use my code Eboxer5, you can save 5% on anything off Electro and Co. I mean, this is just a great deal. Even at this low speed, I'm still having a blast. I'm cruising. It actually rides pretty smooth, even without the front suspension. So with the front suspension, it'll be pretty nice. But yeah, I'm definitely down to upgrade this thing. Let me know if you guys want to see a build on this, and I'll build it out for y'all. I'll probably add like a surron seat, higher bars, better foot pegs, maybe powder coat, or not powder coat, spray paint the frame all white. I feel like that would kind of look sick. I don't really have the budget to do that, but we do have a solution. I'm now monetized on YouTube, so if you guys want to help and see this build come to life. If you like and subscribe, it'll really help me out. Leave a nice comment down below, and maybe we can make this build happen. I mean, it shouldn't cost too much. For a simple build with not too much power, it should be like 1,500 tops. All right, guys, it's a new day, and today we're just gonna go ride around, test this thing out, hit a few jumps, and see what it can do. Brand new day, fully charged. All right, guys, we're heading over to a jump right now. I want to show you guys the difference between a Razor frame and the Blitzshark frame. It's a very small difference. The frame is quite a bit different, but the subframe is almost at the same level. The motor mounts are identical, so you definitely could mount any Razor motor on the Blitzshark. I'm pretty sure there's also more space in here for a battery and controller, but Razor parts are going to be more compatible, but this is just going to be overall cheaper with very similar compatibility. We're rolling up to the first smallest jumps. They're not really jumps, but it's a sidewalk crack. Ooh, a Porsche. Ugh, that didn't feel too bad, especially just using the sidewalk. All right, this is the big one. Ugh. I do have some actual big jumps here that we're gonna hit. It would be a lot easier with the forks, but I have the rigid forks on mine, unlike how it is right now. It would come with the suspensionized forks. That's probably not a word, but come on, faster, faster. Oh no, there's a truck kind of blocking one of the jumps. No, I can still hit it. I think the coast is clear. Okay, I'm scared. This is the very low part. Oh, actually not horrible. Didn't feel it much on the rear at all. I'm gonna try to go off the second kind of step there, but that's the max I'm going on this thing. It's not gonna be very tall, but hey, on this bike, I'm not willing to go any higher. Ooh, that wasn't even bad, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's hit this other jump. All right, let's see where we should hit it. Like right here, just don't go down too far. Oh. Not bad at all. Very comfortable for a rigid suspension. Okay, now let's see if it can climb up the hill. I was full throttling there and it's just not. Okay, a little bit. With the mid drive again, you're gonna have a lot more torque, so you'll probably make it up hills like these. Oh shoot, maybe it's just my fault. This thing is so sick. Hold on, oh, the brakes aren't even that bad too. Low-key pretty comfortable. All right, let's hit this little off-road portion. That's wet, it's fine. Ooh, look at me. Oh my, that was smooth. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, with more power, this bike would be sick. I mean, I just can't stop recommending it, which it does come with more power, how it is now, and you can upgrade it even more. I don't know if mine would be very upgradable though, since I have the old version. It gets a lot different. They definitely changed the frame and subframe a little bit on the new version. Oh, jump. All right, ready for this massive jump? I might just turn this into a hub motor build. I could get Hotpack's battery in one of those like e-bike kits, like a conversion kit, you know what I'm talking about? Still really fun stock, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if I can hit a wheelie. Hey, wheelie at 2 miles an hour. No hander, no hander. Oh. After rigorous testing, I've concluded that this bike has great durability, great upgradability, an amazing price. It's still very fun stock. And yeah, that's about it. I don't see anything better for the price on Amazon. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day.